The Labyrinth. I mean, it's David Bowie dancing around with a bulge. In Despicable Me, I think the bad guy Gru was better than good guy Gru, although I have some mixed feelings about it. Sure, good guy Gru was lovely to their adoptive girls and started to enjoy the world more and more, which I think was positive. And he was still a villain after all. But the evil Gru, that didn't give a shit about others and just wanted to steal the moon, was a bit funnier. I think Despicable Me would have been more interesting if, instead of turning good at the end, Gru had trained his daughters up to become supervillains in their own right. As much as I love Clarice Starling in Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal Lecter is still the best character in the whole movie despite only have 16 minutes of screen time. Sir Anthony Hopkins was so legendary he only needed 16 minutes to put his character in the minds of every viewer. The fact that Jodie Foster kept up and did brilliant acting too makes it even better. Winning the Best Actor, Actress and Movie was fully deserved. Kung Fu Panda 2. I like cold calculating villains who don't need to be ultra strong or puppet masters to prove that they're a real threat. Shen was really interesting because he was smart in his strategy, and especially when he tries to stop his fate, but everything he does only seals it. Shen was honestly one of, if not the most intimidating animated villains around. You know what he could do, you know what he would do to get what he wants. Everything about him is just top notch. His design, his motives, his fighting style, everything. The B-movie. Ken was the only sane person. Are there other bugs in your life? No, but there are other things bugging me in life. #and you're one of them. Is that an actual dialogue in the movie? You think a couple of Redditors just came up with that A+ writing in the comments? Rumpelstiltskin in Once Upon a Time. Even before his redemption arc, he was just so much more entertaining for me than any of the good guys. Him and Regina were the true stars of that show. High School Musical. Troy and Gabriella are our souls. Fucking Sharpay trains and works so hard for that role that goddamn Gabriella steals it from her. Shit, Sharpay was helping Troy a lot more than Gabriella as well. Sharpay deserved that role way more than that bitch. Remember in the second movie when Sharpay sets Troy and all of his friends up with well-paying summer jobs and all he has to do is sing one song with her, and he won't even do that? Plus, Gabriella and their friends get mad at him over the fact that he is spending his time trying to help his future. Anything with Christoph Waltz as the villain, but particularly Inglourious Bastards. That's a bingo. Hercules, the Disney animated version. I really liked Hades' character. My sister loves Hades, the real one, not the one from the movie, and says that he chose to be the king of the underworld. Hades from the myths is one of the more likable gods for sure. In fact, the entire Greek mythology kind of fits this thread, because Zeus is such a dick, but was revered as the supreme deity. Hades only abducts one woman, compared to the rest of them. That makes him the least rappy Greek god. Squidward, but also Hades from Hercules. He's just so sassy and blue. You certainly have a type. May want to add Megamind to that group. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I sided with Tico, the ugly guy. Eli Wallach absolutely stole that movie. Just about everyone. I love horror, and as a kid I realized that if I rooted for the bad guy, it's less scary. Oh my god, that's genius. Meryl Streep's character in The Devil Wears Prada. So much more interesting than Anne Hathaway's character. The boyfriend in The Friends was the real villain. He just couldn't accept his GF new change for the better to have a solid career. In Man in the High Castle TV show, the bad guys like John Smith were way more interesting than Juliana, the main character. Defen. I legit wanted Juliana to die. A Bergroup and Fura Smith sends his regards. Anthony Hopkins in The Silence of the Lambs. Can Hannibal really be the true villain in this movie though? Wouldn't it be Buffalo Bill, Eater? Not that I disagree with you. The Joker in the 1989 Batman, played by Jack Nicholson. He was really fantastic. He was funny, liked Prince's music, was a snazzy dresser, and had a major thing for Kim Basinger. What's not to like? I think I was 12 the first time I saw it, and I legitimately cried when he died. He also killed a shitload of people with chemical weapons. Well, excuse us, Mr. Perfect. Michiel Dalgas's character in Falling Down. He was just so badass and methodical, and 90% of the things he did you kinda want to do yourself too. And like all the best bad guys, he doesn't even realize he is the bad guy. Link in description. It's even more impressive because Prendergast, the good guy, is an amazing, likable character too. Michael Douglas crushed that role. That shit is amazing. Loki in Thor. Loki in anything. Megamind, but that was kind of the point. His brain just too thick. I love you, random citizen.